Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of coin collecting and treasure hunting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world, the 1971 D Mint Mark USA quarter dollar. This coin has sparked debates, fueled collections, and even made headlines for its potential value. But what makes this quarter so special? Why are collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for it? And most importantly, how much can you really get if you have one? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the secrets of this legendary coin. First, let's travel back in time to 1971. This was a pivotal year for US coinage because it marked the transition from silver-based coins to the copper-nickel-clad composition we know today. The 1971 D quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark, and it was part of the Washington Quarter Series, which began in 1932 to honor the nation's first president. But here's the catch. While millions were produced, not all of them were created equal. Some of these quarters have unique errors or rare variations that make them incredibly valuable. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 1971 D quarter so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While most 1971 quarters are common and worth only face value, certain specimens have hidden treasures. For example, some quarters from this year were struck on clad planchets intended for nickels, creating a rare and sought-after error. Others exhibit doubled dies or off-center strikes, making them stand out in the eyes of serious collectors. These anomalies turn an ordinary quarter into a numismatic gem. But here's the real question. How much is it worth? Well, buckle up, because the numbers might surprise you. A standard 1971 D quarter, in circulated condition, might only fetch 25 cents to a few dollars. However, if you have one in mint state, MS-65 or higher, you could be looking at $2,000 to $5,000 or more ***. And if you're lucky enough to own one of the rare error coins, like a clipped planchet or a dramatic double die, the value can skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could pay your rent, fund a vacation, or even buy a brand new gadget, all because of a tiny minting mistake or exceptional preservation. That's the power of coin collecting. And the 1971 D quarter is one of those coins that could be hiding in your pocket change, waiting to be discovered. The thrill of the hunt is what makes this hobby so exciting. Now, let's talk about how to identify a valuable 1971 D quarter. First, check the mint mark. It should be a clear D on the obverse side, near Washington's ponytail. Next, examine the coin for any unusual features, such as doubling in the lettering or a misaligned strike. Look for coins that appear pristine, with full luster and no wear. These are the ones that grade highly. And if you find something that looks off, don't dismiss it. You might just have a rare error worth a fortune. Some of you might be skeptical, thinking, is this coin really that valuable? The answer is a resounding yes. While not every 1971 D quarter will make you rich, the right one absolutely can. Auction records show that high-grade and error specimens have sold for impressive sums. In fact, one 1971 D quarter with a rare double die obverse reportedly sold for over $8,000 in a certified auction. That's not pocket change. That's life-changing money for a single quarter. So, what should you do if you find one? Don't clean it. Cleaning can drastically reduce its value. Instead, store it in a protective holder and consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin carries more weight in the market and can fetch a higher price. And if you're thinking of selling, explore options like eBay, heritage auctions, or local coin dealers to get the best possible offer. The 1971 D quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and a potential goldmine for those who know what to look for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, this coin represents the endless possibilities of numismatics. Every roll of quarters you search could contain a hidden treasure, and that's what makes this hobby so thrilling. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the 1971 D quarter, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next coin revelation. And most importantly, start checking your change. You never know when you'll stumble upon a coin worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pockets be filled with rare finds. Next up, the 1972 D quarter dollar is a fascinating piece of American coinage that holds significant potential for collectors and investors alike. Minted in Denver, this coin carries a unique history and could become increasingly valuable in the future. While it may not be the rarest quarter in existence, its historical context and growing demand among numismatists make it a coin worth paying attention to. The 1972 D quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this series has produced some key dates and eras, but even the regular issues like the 1972 D have their own charm and potential for appreciation. One of the reasons the 1972 D quarter could become more valuable is its age and the fact that fewer well-preserved examples are available as time goes on. Coins from the 1970s are now over 50 years old, and high-grade specimens are becoming harder to find in circulation. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in mint state condition, and if you have a 1972 D quarter that has been carefully stored, it could already be worth more than its face value. The key to maximizing its future value lies in its condition. Coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command higher prices. The current value of a 1972 D quarter varies, depending on its condition. A typical circulated example might only be worth its face value or slightly more, but an uncirculated coin can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. However, if you have a pristine example graded MS 67 or higher, the value can skyrocket. Some top-tier specimens have sold for over $5,000 in auctions, and as demand for vintage quarters grows, these prices could climb even higher. The coin market is always evolving, and what seems like a modestly valuable coin today could become a sought-after treasure tomorrow. The history of the 1972 D quarter adds to its allure. This coin was struck during a time of change in the US Mint, as the country transitioned from silver-based coinage to the copper-nickel-clad composition we know today. While the 1972 D quarter doesn't contain silver, its place in this transitional period makes it an interesting piece for collectors who focus on modern US coinage. Additionally, the Denver Mint has a storied reputation, and coins from this facility often carry a premium among certain collectors. Another factor that could boost the future value of the 1972 D quarter is the growing interest in collecting coins from the 1970s. Many younger collectors are starting to appreciate coins from this era, seeing them as affordable yet historically significant. As more people enter the hobby, the demand for well-preserved examples of coins like the 1972 D quarter will likely increase. This rising demand, combined with a finite supply, could drive prices upward in the coming years. If you're considering selling a 1972 D quarter, the best way to maximize its value is to have it professionally graded. Coins that are certified by reputable grading services often sell for much higher prices than raw, ungraded coins. Online auction platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions are excellent places to gauge current market trends and see what collectors are willing to pay. Some high-grade examples have sold for impressive sums, and if you hold on to your coin for a few more years, its value could grow even more. The potential for the 1972 D quarter to increase in value is real, especially if it's in exceptional condition. While it may not be $1 million coin, it certainly has the potential to become a valuable part of any collection. The key is to preserve it carefully and monitor the market for trends. As more collectors seek out vintage quarters, the 1972 D could see a significant rise in value. In conclusion, the 1972 D quarter dollar is a coin with both historical significance and future potential. Its value may not be astronomical today, but with time, it could become a highly sought-after piece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this quarter is worth holding on to. The coin market is unpredictable, but one thing is certain. Well-preserved coins from the past only become rarer and more desirable as the years go by. Don't underestimate the 1972 D quarter. It could be a hidden gem in your collection. Next up, the 1973 USA quarter dollar is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors worldwide, and its value has been skyrocketing in recent years. Many people are eager to buy this rare and historic coin, making it a hot commodity in the numismatic market. If you're lucky enough to own one, you could be sitting on a small fortune, as some versions of this quarter have sold for thousands of dollars in auctions and private sales. The demand for this coin is incredibly high, with collectors and investors constantly searching for well-preserved specimens to add to their collections. What makes the 1973 quarter dollar so special? First, it's part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been a staple of American coinage since 1932. The 1973 issue, however, stands out due to its unique minting details and historical significance. Struck during a time of economic change in the US, this coin carries the weight of history, making it a prized possession for those who appreciate American heritage. The design, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, is iconic, but certain variations and errors in the 1973 issue make it exceptionally valuable. One of the key factors driving up the value of the 1973 quarter is its rarity in high grades. Coins that were well preserved and never circulated can fetch premium prices, sometimes reaching up to $5,000 or more, depending on condition and mint mark. The most valuable versions are those with the S mint mark, produced at the San Francisco Mint, as these were often struck in smaller quantities or with unique finishes. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins, especially if they come with certification from reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The history behind the 1973 quarter dollar adds to its allure. The US Mint was transitioning during this period, experimenting with new techniques and preparing for the bicentennial coins that would come just a few years later. This makes the 1973 issue one of the last of its kind before the special 1976 bicentennial quarters were released. Its place in the timeline of American coinage makes it a must-have for serious collectors who want a complete set of Washington quarters. Another reason why the 1973 quarter is so valuable is the potential for errors and varieties. Some of these coins were struck with double dies, off-center designs, or unusual metal compositions, all of which can significantly increase their worth. Error coins are highly prized in the numismatic community, and if you happen to have one of these rare mistakes, its value could be exponentially higher than a standard 1973 quarter. The market for this coin is stronger than ever, with online auctions, coin shows, and private dealers all competing to acquire the best specimens. Social media and YouTube have also fueled interest, as more people discover the hidden treasures in their pocket change. Stories of individuals finding a 1973 quarter in an old collection and selling it for life-changing money have inspired countless others to start searching. If you own a 1973 quarter dollar, don't let it go for cheap. Many buyers are looking to take advantage of uninformed sellers, offering low prices for coins that are actually worth much more. Before selling, make sure to get it professionally graded and appraised by an expert. The right buyer will pay a premium for a certified coin in excellent condition, and you could walk away with a significant profit. The emotional value of this coin is just as important as its monetary worth. Holding a piece of history from 1973 connects you to a pivotal era in American history, a time of cultural shifts, political changes, and economic evolution. Collectors don't just buy these coins for investment. They cherish them as artifacts of a bygone era. For those looking to invest in rare coins, the 1973 quarter is a fantastic choice. Its value has shown consistent growth over the years, and experts predict that its price will only continue to rise as more collectors enter the market. Unlike stocks or real estate, rare coins are tangible assets that you can hold onto, making them a unique and rewarding investment. If you're thinking about selling, now might be the perfect time. The demand for vintage US coins is at an all-time high, and the 1973 quarter is one of the stars of the show. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a treasure worth holding onto, or selling for a massive profit if the right offer comes along. So, what's the next step? If you have a 1973 quarter, research its condition, look for any unique features or errors, and consider getting it certified. The more you know about your coin, the better your chances of selling it for its maximum value. And if you don't own one yet, start checking your spare change. You never know where a hidden gem might be waiting. The 1973 quarter dollar is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of American history, a valuable collectible, and a potential goldmine for those who recognize its worth. Don't miss out on the opportunity to own or profit from this incredible coin. The hunt is on, and the rewards could be greater than you ever imagined.